from the movie Joe Dirt. The last video we made is 1967 or 68, maybe 69 Plymouth Belvedere, which is the main car. He drives the orange one. But if you guys remember in the movie, he gets this car too because that car is taken to impound, and he doesn't have enough to pay for it, so he only has like 450 bucks. So the guy won't release the car to him. So instead he gets sold a Dodge Daytona, which is kind of like really beat up and, you know, really rusted and just kind of like a real beater looking car. Well, this is the car that he gets, a Dodge Daytona. So the car that I chose to use for this build is the so that car I chose to use for this one is the Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom. Okay, we'll get pulled in here now. There you go, Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom muscle car. So let's get started with the build, and then I'll show you guys how to get it here after we're done. Alright, so first thing you want to do when you pull it in here is go armor up 100%. Brakes, you want race brakes, bumper. Gonna go stock front bumper, I believe. Yeah, that's cool, but I don't think he hit anything like that. So we'll just go stock front bumper, rear, just stock rear bumper, and then chassis. All I did back here is go down one to the actually, you know what? No. Let's go with primary rear panel. Okay, and then now for your roll cage. I'm not sure if Joe had a roll cage or not, so I'm just gonna leave it off for now. So I'm gonna go with no roll cage. Now sun strips, I don't think he had one here or anything, so let's just leave this none. Now here's the important part. For the engine, you're going to come down to level 4. Now for the exhaust, you're going to go with the this one here is the stock exhaust. This one you want. Fenders, he didn't have anything like that, so we're just going to leave it stock fenders. He didn't have anything up here, so we're just going to leave it as stock headlight cover. For your hood, didn't have anything down here, so now for your hood, you're going to make sure you just put these hood catches on here. There you go, that's fine. And then for your hood, this is how the car comes stock. And he didn't have anything on his hood, it was kind of faded so that it kind of looked like he did. So what I'm going to do to simulate that is I'm going to come down all the way down to this one here, to the carbon deep insert hood. Now when you guys see the picture, you'll see why I put that there. It's not really like something on his hood, but it's like the paneling or whatever is just colored and faded on the hood, so it kind of makes it look like there's something there, but there's not. Alright, so basically it's like rust that makes it look like there's got something there. So this black ink here is to symbolize that. Now moving on to the back of the car, he did have a black spoiler on it. So what I went ahead and did was I went with the Nun for the livery, which gives you the black secondary color in the back there for the spoiler. Loss prevention, you only need to steal it. Now for your mirrors, I came down 1. There's your first, that's your stock mirrors, and I came down 1, 2. Secondary mirrors. And then plates you don't need to worry about right now. I'm pretty sure he had a plate on there of some kind. It wasn't this car, it was the other car. I believe he had a plate on that said Joe Dirt on it. This car, I'm not sure what the plate was, so for the time being we're just going to leave it standard. Just make sure it's, you know, whatever you want it to be. Now, you can always change your plate out later at rockstargames.com. Alright, so now the part we want to do is next is the respray. So what we want to do is going to come down to classic, and you're looking for race yellow. Race yellow is the primary. Secondary is going to be classic. Now see how this is changing this from the back there? See how it's making it? Because I took the livery off, it's going to let me change the back to match the secondary on the vehicle. So that's what we want to do. So don't use the livery, use the secondary on the vehicle. Because he didn't have anything on his car like a livery or numbers or anything. It was just paint. So we don't need a livery in this build. So basically, we'll make that black all the way at the top there. Okay. And then the roof. This is your stock roof. That's how it comes. You want to go down 1. To the primary roof. That's how it comes. So you come down 1 to the primary roof. That's the one you want. Now for your skirts, these are your stock skirts. You're going to come down all the way down here to your primary rigid skirt. That's the one you want. Spoiler now. Okay, so this is how your car will come, right? And you want to come down all the way down to the secondary super spoiler. Alright, that's the one you guys want right there. And then suspension, I want to lowered suspension or street suspension. Either this one or this one are good. Okay. Transmission, make sure you go race transmission. Turbo, make sure you go turbo tuning, add your turbo. Now for your wheels, they're just going to be muscle. Alright, so you're going to go in the muscle category, and then you're going to find these Dodman. You're going to back out of there. Wheel color, you're going to go dark copper. The reason for this is you're going to give his car, the tires, kind of like a rusted look. So I went ahead and added dark copper to him to give him that rusted look. Now, tire design, you didn't have any writing, so leave that off. Tire enhancements, make sure you add your bulletproof tires. Tire smoke, you're going with the black tire smoke. Okay. Now, he didn't have anything like a wheelie bar or anything back there, so just leave that none. Now for your windows, he didn't have any tinting or anything like that, so just leave this off as none. Okay, window, he didn't have anything like this, so let's leave those off too. And that's a full build, guys. Let me pull over on the other side here and show you guys. Alright, so this is the Joe Dirt Dodge Charger Daytona, and it's built again on the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which you can get from your phone, and then you're going to come up here to the Southern San Andreas, from your phone to the internet, find Southern San Andreas website, and I believe it's on here. At the top there, make sure you select two-door. Here we go. Two-door, sorry. And then we're looking for Bravado Gauntlet Classic. It's this one right here, guys. That's the one you guys want, right here. And Joe Dirt's car is like yellow-ish. So select yellow, and then go $6.15 to buy it. If you have the cash for this, it'll let you. I actually have it, so see how right here it gives you guys. If you have enough money, it lets you choose which garage you want to put it in. I'm not gonna do this because I already have one, but just to show you guys, that's how. So you would choose one of these, and then you would hit X on the controller, and you would put it in whatever garage you want. But you just hit X on the controller as soon as you pick a garage you want. Okay. I'm not gonna complete the purchase because I already have one, and I don't want to waste $600,000. Okay. So this is the finished Joe Dirt build, but that's how you get the car. Now, if you do complete the purchase, right? I'm going to show you guys now how to do this if you don't have an auto shop. Okay, so just give me a sec. The reason I was on there was mostly because I'm in a rando lobby and I heard a bunch of people killing a bunch of people. So, alright, so hopefully we'll be okay. So the way to get this vehicle again is to go from your phone to the internet, Southern San Andreas. Now when you come in here, click two-door at the top. You're going to scroll down here until you see this red one right here. That's the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Again, Joe Dirt's car is yellow, so select yellow and then hit $6.15 to buy it. If you do have enough money, it's going to pop. See how it pops up that screen? Then what you would do is just move down here with the controller, and then whichever one you want and put it in, you would just hit X. Wait about 5, 10, 15 minutes depending on your server. Once you confirm your purchase, wait about 5, 10, 15 minutes depending on your server. A little message is going to pop up right above the map on the lower left hand side of your screen saying that it's been delivered to whatever garage you just chose, that I just showed you on the screen. Whatever garage you chose there is the garage you're going to find it in. To get it delivered to you, you're going to call your mechanic from your phone. Once it completes purchase, and see where that says Warstock right now down there in the corner, guys, right above the map. Right there, it's going to pop up a message that it's been delivered to whatever garage you stuck it in during purchase. Once that happens, you're going to call your mechanic.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Now remember, guys, I told you to remember what garage you stuck it in. This is why. With whatever garage you stuck it in during purchase, this is the shop. That's the place you're going to find it. Okay. Mine just happens to be right here in my auto shop. Now you see I just scroll down right here is the Gauntlet Classic Custom. That's the one you want. So just come down with the controller and then hit X on your controller once you have it.
I got stuff to do.
And he will deliver it to you. Now once he delivers you your car, bring it down here to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Alright, guys. Hello, whoever's watching. Leave a message so I know you're there. Well, that wasn't very nice. Why they told me to burn. That was mean. Alright, guys. So as you can see, I'm pulling in here once again. It's the Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom Muscle. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to repair vehicle. Okay. So the first thing you guys want to do to start this build is you want to go to armor. Make sure this is 100% armor. Brakes, race brakes. Make sure you choose race brakes. Now your bumpers is going to be stock front. Rear is going to be stock rear. Now your chassis, no roll cage. I took it off, so no roll cage. And then sun strips, no sun strips. And then what I did is I went with the secondary down, or the second one down to the primary color back here to match the paint. Alright, and then I got out of there. Now for the engine, you want to come to level 4 EMS all the way at the bottom. Now for your exhaust, leave that stock. Explosives you don't need, unless you want to blow it up. Stock fenders is what you want up here. He didn't have any headlight covers, so we'll just leave it stock headlight covers. Now for the hood, now he didn't have anything down here, so we'll just leave this as none. No lip accessories. And then for the hood catches, make sure you go down here to secondary hood catches. And then hood, the one you want is the carbon deep insert hood, okay? And then horns, your guys' choice. Lights, headlights, leave them stock. He didn't have any neons on here or any kind of high intensity lights. Let's just leave the muscle. Just leave the stock lights to give it the muscle car look, okay? Headlights, again, one more time. Headlights should be stock lights, okay? Livery. Now remember guys, I showed you there was different choices for these liveries, but the one that we want is none, okay? And I'll show you why there in a minute. Loss prevention. Tracker. You don't need this unless you steal the vehicle. Now for your mirrors, here's your stock mirrors. You're going to come down 1, 2, secondary mirrors. Now for your plate, you guys can change your plate around to whatever you want it to say on the Rockstar Games page. Okay. This particular car, I don't think he had a custom plate on it. But the other car, the Plymouth Belvedere, which we made last video, it did have plates that Joe Dirt on it. Just remember, I don't think this one had one, because this was kind of one that he got from, just from the random, from like the impound or whatever that they randomly had there, and he had only had 450 because his car got impounded, remember, at the beginning. So, okay. So, what I want to do is loss prevention, we did that, mirrors, we did that, plate, we did that. So, respray. Now, what we want to do here is we want to come to classic, race yellow, and then for the secondary color it's going to be classic black. Okay. Now, what that'll do is it'll make this fin in the black, okay? And that is how you do the fin in the back, okay? Because now, when you first purchase this car, this is how your roof's going to look. You're going to have the stock roof, black. So what you want to do to make it painted is just come down 1 to the primary roof. That's what you want. You don't want to slow this vehicle. Now your skirts, these are how the car comes. You want to come down all the way down here to primary ridge skirt. That's the one you guys want. Now your spoiler, this is how the vehicle comes. Right there with none. Come all the way down to the secondary super spoiler. That's the one you guys want right there, okay? And then the suspension, you guys want to come down here to street suspension, transmission, race transmission. Make sure you add your race. Now for the transmission, make sure you go down to race transmission. Alright. Now for your wheels, you're going to go wheel type, muscle, stock. You're going to come down to Dodman. There you go. Now, went back out of here, you're going to go wheel color, copper. That's going to give that rusty look that his wheels had in the movie. Tires, tire design, you didn't have any writing on them, so just leave them stock. Tire enhancements, make sure you add the bulletproof tires. Tire smoke, make sure you go black. Back out of there. Now, he didn't have any wheelie bars, parachute, or anything back there. Just leave no wheelie bar. Now for your windows, you're gonna go none, because he didn't have anything whatsoever. And he didn't have anything like this, so just leave that as none as well. Alright, and that's it, guys. That is the full Joe Dirt Dodge Charger Daytona build. Alright. Remember, this car was really beat up in the movie. Like one he got from the impound or whatever. So, it wasn't really in good shape to begin with. And he only spent, I think, 450 bucks on it or something like that. So yeah, I'm trying to hurry back because this asshole. Oh wait, I'm afraid he's gonna blow me up. I don't want him to blow me up. Don't blow me up, bro. I'm afraid he was gonna blow me up. Okay. He didn't blow me up. Good. That's good. Well, it's usually when you do things in random lobbies that people blow you up. I've had it happen a few times now. Alright. So anyway, you guys, this is the finished Joe Dirt Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Alright, so in here it's the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. You'll get it from your phone, one more time from your phone to the internet here. Southern San Andreas. And then you want two-door up here, and then you're going to scroll down on the left-hand side, or sorry, the right-hand side. This red car here, that's the one you guys want, right there. Joe Dirt's car is yellow, let's just hit that, okay? Alright guys, that's how you get your car. And then once you get it purchased, you can complete your purchase. Go outside, wait about 5-10 minutes, depending on the server. Right above the map on the lower left-hand side of your message, sure you're out. Right there where it says CEO killed or whatever, right above there, it's going to flash a message that says your car has been delivered to whatever garage you stuck it in. Once that happens, you're going to call once you're outside, you're going to pull up your contacts on your phone, and you're going to call your mechanic from your phone like this, and he's going to deliver the car to you, okay guys? And then you're going to take it down to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Okay, so I'm just scrolling down here. Here's my mechanic. That's how you get your car delivered to you. Once you're outside, you can deliver it to you. In here, I'll just say I'm busy at the moment because I'm inside. But here's your guys', this is the finished build guide. My Joe Dirt Dodge Charger Daytona. This came out pretty good. Remember guys, in the movie it's more of a beater look, and I couldn't really get a good beater look on this car in the game, but this is like the best I can do. And I added the rest, remember the copper wheels, because this wheels, when you guys see this, I always put the preview up on YouTube so you guys will see the preview car. So you'll see it on my YouTube video. As soon as you click on the video, you'll see the preview car, okay? So I always put the preview image there. So you guys will see how much more of a beater it was. Like, it had like rust everywhere, it had like mismatched panels on it, like this panel was one color, this panel was one color, this was another color. But mostly it was yellow, okay? That's why we chose this yellow. The yellow that it had was a little bit lighter than this, but this is pretty close. Again, this is like what we got in the game to use as a color option. It's really this yellow and another yellow, and that's it, okay, for yellow. So not too many yellows in the game. But remember guys, this is, let's just say these dark copper Dodgeman wheels and you'll be good to go, alright? Also remember, don't add a livery. He didn't have a livery. What you want to do to get this black spoiler is just to go with the primary paint yellow and then secondary black, and that'll give you this, because this is set up where if you make secondary black, it'll automatically make the spoiler black for you guys. Alright? As you can hear, people are blowing each other up in the lobby. So yeah, let's just give you guys a car here. Show you guys, this is his Dodge Daytona Charger. This thing's actually in better shape than the one in the movie. Like I said, it was a complete and utter, you know, it wasn't in a good shape. I mean, it was a beater. It was a beater in the movie. So to begin with, but yeah. So this is the car, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. Also, go to my channel and check out all my other playlists that I got for you guys to look at. If you're a fan of making TV and movie cars in GTA, that's pretty much all I do. There's a couple other things I do on there now. Some other games and stuff I play, like Minecraft. I do some Minecraft lives every once in a while. Lately I've been playing a lot more Hot Wheels Racers on there. Really enjoying that game. So I'm doing a lot more of that. I do play other things like Crash Bandicoot and other things on the channel, but mostly though I just do GTA builds. So if you guys are a fan of making TV and movie cars in GTA, then check out my channel. For example, if you're a fan of Fast and Furious, I have a playlist on there called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. That's obviously got all my Fast and Furious cars that I've made up until this point from all the movies. And if you guys want a fan of that series, go over and check that out, alright? This car here will be under the playlist called making TV and movie cars in GTA. That's my main playlist. And what I do with that is, if it's one car from one movie or two cars from two movies, I generally just put it on my main playlist. But when it's a series, kind of like Fast and Furious, it has multiple movies, multiple cars. So when it has something, you know, like 10, 11, 12 cars in it, then I just turn it into a playlist, you know, a self titled playlist. For example, making Fast and Furious cars in GTA, because that's from Fast and Furious, and that's all my cars. You know, there's like 10, 11 cars, and that's in that playlist. All right, guys. So this car here will be in my main one, called Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're new here, subscribe please. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Right now I think I'm at 20. I'm trying to get over 100, so I can like live broadcast and do some other things. Alright guys, so help me by subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you guys are want a car that you want me to make for you in a future video, just give me a you can give me a request and I'll make it for you guys in a future video. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks for watching my video. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care everybody.